Hi there folks, look, I just took a look at my charts and that full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse that's taking place on the 30th of November, I was actually looking at the wrong house for most of the signs. So I just wanted to quickly go through. Leo, the eclipse takes place in your 11th house, not your 10th house. So this has more to do with your social activities and your networking. That may be of a professional aspect, but not specifically the work itself. It's got more to do with friendships and socializing. Welcome back, Leo. I'm just getting organized here. Dadhichi here with your November monthly forecast. Why am I laughing? Maybe it's a premonition for your November horoscope. There are some really interesting things happening, I've got to tell you. We've got that retrograde Mercury ruling your 11th house and 2nd house. These are profit houses for you. So this planet has been empowered, but by the same token, it's going to throw some unexpected doozies at you in terms of your finances. And the other planet, which is one of your best planets, is Mars, which is also retrograde right now. And that's retrograde in your 9th house of belief systems, philosophy. These are the typical sorts of interpretations astrologers give. Legal matters. Sometimes this is not just strictly legal matters. This could be questions of ethics, questions of doing the right thing, questions of having to weigh up options for yourself. And so when we see, I don't know whether you saw the introduction that I gave on what we call the mutual exchange of the stellar positions of Mercury and Mars. They're in each other's stellar positions, that these ethical questions and money and also friendship may be tied in, because the 11th house is friends. There may be some, I guess, crossroads that you're at this time. Don't forget that the retrograde planets have a lot to do with reappraising situations. Now, when the ruler of the 11th house is involved in that, you may be reappraising some important friendship. This may also have to do with siblings, because the 11th house has to do, in particular, elder siblings. So all of these questions come under the umbrella of ethics, beliefs. Some of you, if having this retrograde Mars, will be seriously rethinking your religious beliefs. How is your religion working for you on a practical level? How do you reconcile that? For example, here in the Philippines, a lot of poor people, and most of them are Roman Catholics. So I guess that would be an ethical question, and one that is a valid sort of example. If you're not supposed to work on the Sabbath, but you've got to feed your kids, you know what I'm saying? How do you deal with that? So there may be something of that nature that's going to impact you this month. And there's another very important factor this month, which has to do with the new moon occurring in your 4th house. 4th house has to do with your domestic sphere, your inner peace. And the new moon is, of course, having to do with a spring cleaning, which gives way for some new chapter in your life. If we read it literally, it may mean buying a new house, moving house, renting a new place, renovating the place, changing the environment in which you live so that you have, a complete change of circumstance. So that occurs on the 15th, and that could be a bit of a tough one for you, because for you, the moon is ruling the 12th house. 12th house is your expenses. It's how you generously give of yourself, your time, your labor, your energy, your thoughts, even a smile. And so seeing there in the 4th house that this 12th ruler, the ruler of charitable deeds, is in a new moon phase, it may also mean a reappraisal of, how you interact with people in terms of pleasing them, trying to make them feel good. What's it costing you, I guess, is the question. Yeah, I know, we should all have unconditional love. That's nice. Unconditional love is a beautiful ideal, but think about it. When you're unconditionally loving and you have a heroin addict for a child, that unconditional love is not at all a good form of love, right? It's actually disabling the person. You're actually punishing the person with your charitable donation of $100. So you have to weigh this up in different sorts of contexts. Oh, my daughter is here. What does she have to say? Come on. Come in and say hi to everyone.
Hi.
What's happening?
Nothing really.
Oh, she just wanted to come and say hi. So I'd like you to think about that, because I think that's a very, very important component and really the crux of the biscuit this month. Finally, I wanted to talk about one other aspect that will also relate to this. And again, it's a lunar phase. The moon starts the month next to Uranus, and then we see an eclipse taking place very near to the disruptive planet Uranus. This area, Taurus, in which it takes place on the very last day of the month, is the career sector for you. So I guess we're going to be talking a little bit more about what's going on in your professional activities in December, the last month of 2020, but I'm just prepping you for that, Leo, just so that you're a step ahead of what's going on in that area. Find out more about what's going on in your life for the month of November at astrology.com.au. And sometimes people leave off to .au. Don't do that. They are my competitors. We need you there at the .au version. Find out more about your daily, your weekly, your monthly, yearly horoscopes. I'm here personally. If you need me, just drop me a line. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, don't forget to come back next month. I want to talk to you more about that eclipse. Take care. Bye-bye.